Should have been a clue that anyone that inspires that level of crazy probably shouldn't have gotten out of the dating phase.
When they was busy partying with the Martins, then they switched over from the Martins to Mark Anthony and Jennifer Lopez, and then the kiss happened on Hawthorne. Her show got canceled. Mark and Jennifer broke up. All of this was going on. Like, all of these motherfuckers be doing all of this wild shit. They ain't doing as much, I guess, now because they getting older. I guess it just moved over to the Wade house.
Energy transfers.
And I'm not saying that because of their trans daughter. I'm saying that because of the artist that I just spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house. Everything was cool up front till they went to the back and there was a bunch of old fucking and young boys back there, all ass naked in the Wade house. So I find it funny that Gabrielle's sitting there talking shit about Boosie. Maybe you suspicious of him because of the shit that's happening in your house. Out of here.
Folks, welcome back to our channel. Today we've got some intriguing gossip to discuss about the one and only Gabrielle Union and her husband, Dwayne Wade. You won't believe the recent revelations surrounding their relationship, so stick around to get all the juicy details. 134. I failed big and I failed very publicly, and I failed at marriage 0 o'clock. Should have been a clue that anyone that inspires that level of crazy probably shouldn't have gotten out of the dating phase. Now, let's rewind a bit and dive into the drama. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade have been in the public eye for quite some time. Their relationship has had its ups and downs, but this latest bombshell has left us all in shock. It's no secret that rumors of Dwayne's infidelity have been circulating for years. From his questionable behavior to his secret liaisons with women, it seemed like their relationship was always under a cloud of suspicion, but the plot thickens. Back when they first started dating, one of Dwayne's side pieces spilled the tea, revealing that he had a tendency to fly under the radar, leaving Gabrielle to pick up the pieces. Gabrielle Union, however, continued to stand by his side, defending their relationship despite the turmoil. But things took a shocking turn when the rumors of Dwayne's involvement with men began to surface. For a long time, whispers about Dwayne's double life on the down low were brushed aside, as he was previously married to a woman before he even started dating Gabrielle. And when they had a breakup baby, the world raised an eyebrow. Years later, Gabrielle confessed how deeply hurt she was by Dwayne's actions, stating that they were not in a good place when the child was conceived. It left her devastated and grappling with emotions she couldn't easily express. But what's got everyone talking is the question of why she took him back after the breakup baby. It's a head-scratcher that has left fans speculating about her motivations. Now fast forward to the present and Gabrielle Union is on a mission. It seems that she's had enough of covering for Dwayne and is ready to set the record straight, revealing a side of him that the world had never seen before. She's finally confirmed the gay allegations surrounding Dwayne Wade, and let me tell you, it's a whole lot of tea to spill. Gabrielle is laying it all on the line, and we're here for it. 100. Zers, yo 8, when they was busy partying with the Martin, then they switched over from the Martins to Mark Anthony and Jennifer Lopez, and then the kiss happened on Hawthorne. Her show got canceled. Mar and Jennifer broke up. All of this was going on, like all of these be doing all of this wild. They ain't doing as much, I guess, now because they getting older. I guess it just moved over to the Wade house. Energy transfers. Energy transfers. I'm not saying that because of their trans daughter. I'm saying that because of the artist that I just spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house. Everything was cool up front till they went to the back, and it was a bunch of olding and young boys back there all ass naked in the Wade house. So I find it funny that Gabrielle's sitting there talking about Bowie, maybe you suspicious of him because of the that's happened in your house out of here. So there's this new theory that's been buzzing around town. Some folks claim that Gabrielle initially had concerns about Dwayne's sexuality. The word on the street is that when Dwayne had a baby, he managed to convince her it was all a misunderstanding and he was actually straight. Is that why she took him back? And why did they rush into marriage so quickly? Some speculate that Dwayne was trying to lock things down before Gabrielle could have a change of heart. There's even talk that the baby may not have been an accident at all, raising eyebrows. But hey, what are the odds, right? Now, here's the twist. Dwayne and Gabrielle's child Xavier is at the center of it all. Fans have noticed that the couple barely acknowledges him. But before you jump to conclusions, it's worth noting that Dwayne is a loving father to his other 3 kids. He's even a supportive grandfather to his other children. children. Remember Zia, his trans teen daughter? Dwayne went to great lengths to support her, even battling in court for her rights. So why the silence on Xavier? Here's the kicker. Dwayne and Xavier's mom were close friends for years before they became parents. And speaking of complicated relationships, Dwayne has had his fair share of disagreements with his first wife, Javon Fudges. But guess what? He continues to be there for their 2 kids. So the disliking the baby mama theory doesn't quite add up. If he wanted a convenience baby, wouldn't it make sense to choose a longtime friend as the baby mama? Food for thought. For a long time, Gabrielle and Dwayne were hailed as the ultimate example of black love in Hollywood. Both were incredibly successful and seemingly head over heels in love. But as we know, life has its twists and turns, and sometimes even the most glamorous relationships have hidden complexities. And then there's the interview bombshell Gabrielle dropped when she revealed that they split their bills right down the middle, 50-50. In a world where Hollywood often exudes opulence and extravagance, this bit of information raised more than a few eyebrows. Is this just an example of their strong partnership, or is there more to the story? 636. It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household we split everything, 50-50ths, but in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts there's always this like gorilla on your back that is like, you better work, you better work. Now I know this topic might ruffle some feathers because let's face it, Dwayne Wade's bank account is stacked. He's sitting on a cool $170 million, while Gabrielle Union's net worth is about $40 million. You'd think the income gap would reflect in their finances, right? But wait, there's more to the story, 728. We decided together because I think I said one time we were in Miami, I said something about it being my house that I paid for. My wife looked at me and she was like, you will never say that to me again when it's something that we share. So my wife was like that when we moved to LA, I got half on it. You will never say my house again. You heard that, right? Gabrielle pushed for a 50-50 split on everything. Why? Well, during a heated argument, Dwayne commented on his house and it didn't sit well with her. The biggest difference between this and the last marriage will be a prenup and my insistence. When you have your own stuff, you don't need to worry about anyone else's stuff. So everyone should go into the relationship knowing I'm here for you and you're here for me. And the reality is, I've never seen Dwayne balance a checkbook, so I gotta protect my stuff. People found her stance a bit unusual, but there's more to uncover. Remember how we speculated that Dwayne had a child to convince Gabrielle he wasn't gay? Well, turns out Gabrielle still had doubts. Jaguar W spilled the tea about Dwayne hosting gay pool parties at his home, adding fuel to the fire. They ain't doing as much, I guess, now because they're getting older. I guess it just moved over to the Wade house. Jaguar W is known for her candid stories, and this one surely made some jaws drop. But wait, there's even more to this tale. Just last week, gossip blog Du Mois spilled some more tea. They alleged that Dwayne was caught with another woman, leading Gabrielle to pull the plug on their marriage. There is a surprising revelation about Dwayne Wade being spotted getting unusually close to someone who's not Gabrielle. Eyewitnesses reported that he had an intimate conversation with this individual for a whopping 2 hours. We dug deep into Gabrielle's Instagram, and it seems like she's been dropping some hints. She recently posted, "When clarity, truth, and transparency are present, there is only room for evolution." What could that mean? We'll explore this further. Adding to the intrigue, Gabrielle shared a snap of her daughter with a caption that said she'd do anything for her peace. Could this be a subtle cry for help, or is there more to the story? An inside source spilled the beans that Dwayne has been posing with the kids, but Gabrielle has been focusing her posts on their daughter. Is this a subtle indication of an underlying issue in their relationship? Fans have noticed that they've stopped wearing their wedding rings, which is usually a clear sign of trouble. Dwayne was seen with was not a woman, but a male cross-dresser, according to sources. Some claim Gabrielle knows about Dwayne's involvement with other men and is fed up with pretending it doesn't happen. Sources close to Gabrielle reveal that she is deeply hurt and disgusted by the thought of being used as a cover-up. She's considering consulting divorce lawyers to navigate this complex situation. It's a far cry from the united front they've been putting up for their daughter's sake. The internet has been buzzing with all sorts of comments. Some say she chose this, while others think it might be karma catching up with her. The shock factor is undeniable, but the question remains, will Gabrielle leave Dwayne, or will she choose to reconcile? Do you think this is the end for them, or will they find a way to work things out? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our next video for more celebrity updates. Thanks for tuning in.